only 26% of Etsy shops are actually successful and actually make good money. Isn't that crazy? That stat is absolutely crazy. And I actually just found that stat. I looked it up on Google, but you have to like soak and marinate that number because it shows you what it actually takes to become successful on Etsy. Everybody seems to think it's like easy. Anybody can make money. You know what? That is the problem with anything. People think they can make money doing anything and it's quick. Nothing is quick. Nothing is easy. There's always just a way to do it, a strategic way to do it. And it's a process and it can take time. And that's the way it is. That's with anything, guys. Look at life in general. Everything takes time. If you want to lose weight, you got to follow a diet plan and it's not going to just fall off. The weight's not going to fall off. It will take time. Everything takes time, guys. There is no quick fixes in life. There's no get rich quick schemes out there. And this is another one of those where you do need to invest your time, effort, learn, study. And eventually, if you're on it long enough and you keep doing all the right things, then you will definitely win. Now, how do you become one of those 26% successful sellers that make good money on Etsy? Well, you need to do the steps correctly, right? And I keep talking about this in my videos. Now, these are the sort of, if you like, the most important things you need to do. Step one, you need to understand what it is that you want to get into. So it could be digital products, it could be print on demand. You need to choose what you want to do. And I always believe is choose something that you'd like to do, that you enjoy, that you have a passion for. Okay. Now, for me, it's digital products. Why? Because I love designing. I love digital products. I love the fact that it's passive income and that, I don't have to send anything to the customer, less chance of any issues happening. I like those aspects for selling digital products. So you need to make a decision. What do you want to sell? Handmade goods, print on demand, digital products. You got to decide that. Now, if you want to sell digital products, then you need to go into what type of digital products you want to sell, because there's many things to sell. There's things like ebooks, PDFs, templates, planners, trackers, digital art, wall art, AI art, clip art, lots and lots of different types. So then you need to understand what it is. Now, obviously for me, it's digital art and those AI designs through wall arts, through Tumblr designs, through clip arts, through coloring books, all of those types of things. And so you need to keep going down and keep deciding, making the right decisions. What do I want to do? What do I want to sell? What's my shop going to be about? And I need to go all in. Now, once you make those decisions and then you decide, okay, let's say for me, it's going to be those kind of digital products, those designed AI designed digital products, then you go all in. Then you need to know, what am I going to study? What do I need? What platforms do I need to actually create these things, right? And like I said, for me, we're looking at MIDJOURNEY, KITTL AI, CANVA. These are the main platforms that I use. Okay. And then you need to study those. Once you study those, then you know how to create the designs for that. Then there's obviously the other aspect where you need to do your research properly, because I keep saying it. The key to this is research. Go on the platform and see what is selling, see what people are doing, see what the latest trends are, see what the latest listings are making money from. And I go through this step by step. On my school community, I have a step-by-step process of what you need to do and how you need to do it, right? If you want to be successful. And that's if you want to sell digital products and you want to sell AI designs like I do. Because there are many strategies out there and there's many ways of actually doing this. This is obviously my own personal way, and I go through the whole process from A to Z. Okay. Now, very quickly, what I would do is, obviously, once I've decided I'm going to do design digital products, I'll then decide on the right niche to get into. So, I've also on the community, I put down the best niches to get into. So let's say clip art is one, and clip art is a good one as one of these, but there are a few that are good also that do really well. So clip arts are good because why? Because they're very popular. And don't get it wrong. People say that, oh, don't go for something that's too popular. No, you go with the popular ones, but then you niche down. So going for clip arts is fabuloso, but obviously you need to go into those low competition niches, right? That's the skill. And that's what I also go through and teach them the research playlist. So going through clip arts, obviously that's going to be thousands and thousands of different clip arts, but you need to niche down. So you might be looking at creating clip arts for Halloween. So it might be niche down for, let's say Halloween is coming up and that's a really good time of year to design for. Obviously you need to make sure that you also design for the times of the year, for Q4 and other times, right, which are also very, very important. So Halloween clip art. Now, you're not just going to stick to Halloween clip art because you need to niche down further. So it might be Halloween ghost, okay? Halloween ghost clip art. And then obviously this is the skill of niching down. So when we niche down, that means we go into sub niches. So within Halloween, you might have other things that you can design for: ghosts, pumpkins, mummies, bats, black cats, whatever it is, you need to go and niche down further, right? But what you do is you do your research at this stage. You never design first. You always research first. I keep saying that, guys. And like I said, I explain all of this. Always do your research first. So what I would do is I would check and see if, say, Halloween ghost clip arts would be a good thing to do. And I'm not just going to go and blindly check. I'm going to use my research tool. Now, again, designing tools, you will have those ones that I mentioned previously. And then you're also going to need your research and SEO tools, because obviously once you do your research and you know what's going to be selling or what's most likely to sell, what's going to be in that low competition bracket, then you can be a bit more confident into designing that. So my research SEO tool is EVERBEE. There are obviously many research SEO tools. That is my own personal favorite. It's a free trial. You can try it out at the bottom. But like I said, there's many different types. You just need to have one. You just need one research SEO tool that will help you identify those nuggets. And I keep saying it. You can't do this alone. The problem now is people think they can do this alone. There's too much competition out there, and everybody is using their own and everybody's using something to help them. We all need help. So in this case, this is my help. So for example, let's say I've typed in Halloween ghost clip art and I want to look at those. Now, to be honest, looking at this right now is probably not the best idea because it's beyond Halloween. So you're not going to get many sales. However, I can still get a good idea of what things have sold previously. Actually, what's probably coming up now, let me just type in Valentine's, because Valentine's, at the time of doing this video, Valentine's is coming up. So again, this is another tip. When you do your research at the right time also. So knowing what's coming up, right? So Valentine's is obviously something coming up. I can very quickly identify the ones that are doing quite well. So as you can see, here's a prime example of something that's popular now. You can see that cute dog with a Valentine's flavor, 2-month-old listing, lots and lots of views, 61 monthly sales. Now, I do understand that this is an ad by an Etsy seller, so you definitely need to take that into account, because obviously that is helping getting the sales. If you're going to look at the more organic ones, then you can look down at the ones that are not ads, and you can obviously see how they're doing. I mean, this one is a 3-month-old listing, not too bad. Let's have keep going down. Yeah, there's some decent ones here. And you can see some good ones here. I mean, this one is probably a pretty much, I mean, anybody that knows will know that this is a winner, right? Gnomes sell in many different times of the year. It's one of those sort of, if you like, it's one of them, I would say, evergreen ones, right? The gnomes will sell in Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's, pretty much most times of the year, right? And obviously this is no different. This is also quite popular. It's made 38 sales, not too bad. 2-month-old sale. Now remember, Etsy's a numbers game, so it's not just about having one listing and selling one listing. It's about having lots and lots of listings. So the idea of a strategy is to have growth in terms of your listing, building up your listings, making sure you're consistently building the listings, and then also having an end game strategy. So there's a lot to this. It's not just a case of, just design, research, do your listing and SEO, making sure you got the right keywords, the right pricing, looking at the competition. Again, these things that I've explained, like EVERBEE, will help you do that. And then obviously creating the designs with the platforms that I've mentioned will help you create the designs like this. Obviously, you're creating your own original designs, but you're getting ideas from what's out there, because the key to research is to see what's working, especially what's working recently. Now, this made 38 sales, not too bad. 2-month-old listing. Gnomes all day long will sell. There's a batch of clip art gnomes really cute, really nice. And also, not any gnomes work. It's the gnomes with the hat covering the eyes. That's the skill to this. That's knowing what ones actually you need to create, right? It's a set of 4. And this seller will have many different sort of sets of these, and for Valentine's, for Christmas, for other times of the year. So doing your research, making sure that you got the right keywords in the right places, so if I was to click on this listing, you will see that there's a bestseller, bomb, 20 plus in a basket. The key to this is another reason why it sells is obviously it's got the pricing that must be competitive, but it's right. It's got a sale on it. It's got these keywords that are obviously working for it also. And this is very important. Again, it's part of your sort of research SEO tool that you use. EVERBEE can help with this because it will give you the keywords that are low competition, and that will help push the listing. Obviously, they need to be relevant keywords so that people understand when they're searching for this. But this is very, very important. And then obviously having your tags and your product description also in place is absolutely key. Now, it is very important that using those design platforms, let's say, that I mentioned, you create a quality design, because that is the key to this. Essentially, you want to have something that the customer's going to be happy with. And then you have something called listing images. And these listing images are also massively, massively important. Knowing what kind of listing images to do and to include to help push that sale and to make sure that people do buy it. You can see there's these beautiful mock-ups, really fantastic mock-ups that do help push the sale, because people will be able to see what they could use the clip arts for. And it's always a case of giving the customer the sort of idea of what they could use these fantastic, beautiful clip arts for. So there are many, many parts to actually selling on Etsy. And it is no surprise to me, like I said, that only 26% are successful, because the other percentage forget to do the right things, forget to do their research properly. They forget to find the right niche to get into, the low competition ones. They forget to do and put the right keywords in their listings. They forget to put the mock-ups, and they forget to put the right listing images for their product that they're trying to sell. There are many things that people can unfortunately fall and not do correctly. But the good thing about this is they can all be corrected, and that comes with learning, understanding, and having the right strategies in place. Well, like I said, if you do want to learn how to sell digital products, especially AI digital products, something like this, then you will click the link below, and you'll be able to see how to do that. And you can see exactly how to do these things and understand exactly what you need to do step by step. And the thing is, if anybody not on Etsy before, or not really understanding how to do Etsy, or not really selling on Etsy, then it's really important you go through a process, a step-by-step process, so you understand exactly how it works. But guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please hit that like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.